Hey guys, it's Megan. Welcome again to Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday was originally created by Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey. I will link her channel down below. I have been absent for Top 5 Wednesday for a few weeks now, and that is because I had finals and I sort of had to weigh which was more important, but I am back now and ready to go. This Top 5 Wednesday topic is books that feature traveling from any genre. Coming in at number 5, I have the Assassin's Duology, which includes The Assassin's Curse and The Pirate's Wish by Cassandra Rose Clarke. This duology is about a pirate kind of princess, Anana, who literally runs out on an arranged marriage, and an assassin is sent out to kill her, and then for some reason or another he cannot, and so they find themselves bound to each other, and so they are forced to complete a series of quests that lead them around quite a number of areas. I think there's even a different sort of plane of existence. I don't want to say dimension, but something like that. And yes, so they find themselves on the road quite a bit, I'd say around 90% of the time they're traveling in some form or another. So yeah, this is an amazing series. I would definitely recommend that you read it. Coming in at number 4, we have a book that is currently on loan to a friend right now, and it is Paris, My Sweet. This is a traveling memoir by Amy Thomas, and it is about, I think it's a year that she spends in Paris. So it's just filled with all these little stories of her time there and her traveling throughout and sampling all the patisseries that she can find. Also, it goes back and forth between Paris and New York, and you just get this endless list of bakeries, and she describes everything she eats in such great detail. In the back there is an index of where to find each bakery in New York and Paris, so this book automatically went onto my bucket list in terms of places to see before I die and pastries to try. So yeah. Coming in at number 3, we have another book that I do not have with me, and it is Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. This book was huge when it first came out, and the movie didn't receive quite as much attention as the book, I found, but I loved both. And this memoir is about Liz, a woman who she's not in love with her husband anymore, and she wants to go on this year of a personal journey. So she spends 4 months in Italy, 4 months in India, and 4 months in Bali. And throughout that, she describes her experiences, the personal journey she went through, and in the end, allowing herself to fall in love in Bali. I love this memoir because it covers all aspects, in terms of what you go through internally with relationships and spirituality. And so I loved reading about that too. Coming in at number 2, once again, it is a book that I do not have. I would like to have it, but I don't have it yet. It is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. This should come as no surprise to anyone, because this is probably one of the books that any YA contemporary lover will instantly think of. I know for me, it was the first book that I thought of. It is about this girl, Amy, who I believe has recently lost her father, and so she has to move, and she has to take the family car, I don't know if it's cross country, but it is very long distance, and there is this family friend who happens to need to go that far anyway, and so the two of them end up taking a detour through all of these different places. Essentially, it's like they run away, but not in a scary way. She just shuts off her cell phone and becomes like a recluse. I love this book. It was just so awesome. Morgan Matson was brilliant. She included pictures, she included playlists, she included printouts of receipts and stuff so you knew what they were eating the whole time and where their money was going. It was just awesome. And I saw the growth of the characters so much between when they began and the end of the journey. And coming in at number 1, my personal favorite book that features traveling is The Search for Delicious by Natalie Babbitt. So there's this guy, Decree, who I don't know if he writes books for this particular kingdom, and he is writing a dictionary. And so for each word, they're putting as a definition, just an example. So the object that is used as the definition of the word is what the word means. And so he is stuck on delicious, and a huge fight breaks out within the kingdom as to what that means. The king is swearing that apples are the definition of delicious, and for the queen it's Christmas pudding. And so Decree's son Galen is forced to go throughout the towns within the kingdom and take a poll as to what the definition of delicious is. This is a hilarious journey. I love that it's set in like medieval times within a kingdom, so it becomes sort of fairy tale, but not really. Along the way, Galen encounters some hilarious people, like various mythical creatures. He encounters dwarves, mermaids, various forest nymphs, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful story. It has been among my favorites since I was a kid, and if you haven't read it, I suggest you do. So that is it. Those are my top 5 favorite books about traveling. Please let me know in the comments below what your favorite books about traveling are. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I shall see you soon with a new video. Bye, everyone!